love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate.
What a night so far for Heinrich. He's got 10 points and the 1 steal.
He has been fundamentally sound today, making great passes and knocking down his free throws.
And guys, those are 2 things they've really needed from him. I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Butler goes in. The baseline J. Here's Gasol. And it's all evened up. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Heinrich. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Another miss by Johnson. Bulls have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. Smooth in their last game against the Jazz did some really solid work on the floor. He dropped in 24 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
And the basket by Johnson.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Now Noah. He has 5. Butler kicks to Heinrich. Feeds it to Noah. And he bangs it home with one hand. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over
you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Long passes to Johnson. Here's Burks. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Here's Heinrich. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. Well, you look at Smooth, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And as you see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. Very few. He has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes up.
And he uses his body like a big man at times. I mean, he doesn't try to just sneak his way into the paint. He muscles his way in and carves out space under the basket. He must have been a post player in his youth.
Bulls moving the ball around. Butler kicks to McDermott. It's stolen by Jones.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
The 3. That's good. And it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that 3-pointer.
Heinrich with it. He's got 11. Gasol, no good. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Smooth, defended by Butler. Here's Johnson. Misses off the left iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. And you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's McDermott. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got 5 assists in the game. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Rockets lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense as something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got them running around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup game at this point.
Your decisions have been on point.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game.
Welcome in, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Smooth. 13 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Houston. Long in at point guard. Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's Harden, and it's Burks in at the center. Stolen by Harden. From the arc. No good from Long.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Outside Butler. Down low. Here's McDermott. Count the bucket. McDermott's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Chicago.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Jones dishes to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Wong. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Heinrich kicks to Buck. Inside to Gasol. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Hey guys, tempo.
Jones with the screen on Heinrich. Here's Smooth, guarded by Heinrich. Jones, the pass to Long. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Kirk Heinrich.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
The Rockets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there's the feed to Noah. He dishes it to Butler. Six on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Johnson penetrating. Rejected by Gasol. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Smooth. 19 points in the game. Up off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
And that one's good by Noah. Houston leading by 5. Here's Smooth. He's got 21. Now the pass to Ariza. No good on the 3. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Noah with a screen on Hart. Heinrich kicks to Buck. Back to Heinrich. This one for 3. Rockets with the rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Smooth. They set the pick. Ariza outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wong. The shot will not go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Heinrich dishes to Noah. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And let's go to a rundown of the best point guards from the free throw line over the course of the last month. Here is your 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at Smooth, 4th in the league, and as consistent as they come at the free throw line.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost 3 points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
Back to Ariza. Pass to Wall. 16 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Smooth's got 23.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
McDermott passes to Heinrich. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him. Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
Houston making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Granger comes in for McDermott, and Tony Snell subbed in for Butler. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Takes a 3, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Smooth, 23 points in the game. They grabbed their own miss.
He continues to struggle from the field, but luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
The shot's good from Granger.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Rockets leading by 7. Kicks to Harden. Jefferson setting the pick for Harden. Long passes to Ariza. Dishes it to Harden. Here's Smooth beyond the arc. Mirotic grabs the miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Passes it to Snell for the 3. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Wong. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Smooth's got 12 points in just the second half. Bulls trail by 6. Heinrich kicks to Snell. Granger dishes to Heinrich. He feeds it to Mirotic. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Wong. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane. Like some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.